Okay, so today on stream, which by the way, follow me on Twitch. It's Nagato on Twitch. It's gonna be in the description, the link. We'll be streaming pretty often, actually. I do want to stream pretty often. I play this game 24/7. I don't stream it. That's such a waste. But yeah, someone on stream today asked me to make an actual guild boss battle. Guild boss raid, guild raid, I don't know. The guild raid boss guide. This won't be much of a guide because I'm terrible at making guides, but kind of a helpful video for the people that are new to the game, which I know a lot of people are new because lots of people come in every day, so maybe they want a quick guide on how to do the guild boss. By the way, you can do the guild boss as many times as you physically can, which if you have a good guild, always there's going to be someone that carries. In my case, the guild boss resetted today. And the boy Ryan got 2,000 points already. He is the man. He is the man that carries this guild. My guild, in that case. But, oh, look at him. In our case, of course, you can, if you have like a medium guild with semi-good players or pretty good players, usually the guild works itself and can reach the 2,000. But what's the needed? It's a 3,000 points needed, but if you have like a big time player, someone can just carry you. But the guild boss itself, you can beat it as many times as you can, but what are the good team compositions? So, something to know about the guild boss is that he does have 160. Oh, I mean, you can beat it on normal and hard and extreme. I would recommend always going for extreme because 100 points compared to 20 and 10, and also the extra objectives from extreme is just so many more points. But you do what you can. If you can't even do it, don't worry, you'll get it there. But this guild boss, you can, most people I would say can beat at least once every week. So some things to know is he can be petrified, and that's the big thing. He can be petrified and frozen, the same thing, and that's so huge. So huge. But there's one thing, I don't know what skill it is. I think it's this one, that he puts himself a shield. If he has the shield, you have to break the shield first to petrify him later, so be note of that. And there is a skill that he puts on himself that he becomes all silver. Probably won't happen in this video because I have a pretty locked on team that can petrify, but if he becomes all silver, just know that means that if you attack him, the unit that attacks him will lose all his ult gauge. Just be note of that. He has 2 attacks, a single target attack that can be semi-strong, and the AoE attack. The AoE attack is pretty weak. And then phase 2, there's a big thing that he does, which is corrosion. If he attacks you and he applies corrosion, that will consume your HP by a lot. So you want to finish off phase 2 as quick as you can, or again, you can petrify him as much as you can. So I do already have a pre-planned team. Also, these objectives are very important. Translate them anytime that you can. In my guild, for instance, Ryan, the person that you just saw, this 2,000 points, he always publishes for us the day the raid comes out. Oh, these are the objectives. Because he does them like many times. And also, make sure to just give your units the best gear you can. You want to beat this, don't worry. You change your gear later, just put the gear that you can. Like right now, I put King my Meliodas gear with the 4 UR gears. Like the UR doesn't even work on King, but this is my best gear. And he's going to be my damaging unit. The objectives for this week are petrify less than 4 times. Not petrify, but applicable things on the enemy less than 4 times. I will not be able to complete this one because I am bringing a petrify unit. Again, petrifying is very important for this raid to make it more easily. Beat it with all characters with at least 40% HP. That's very easy. And do over 200,000 damage with 1 attack. That's more hard. A lot of people are not going to be able to do this. But these missions change every week, and a few of them are fairly easy. One time, that was like the one that did the most amount of points. I got almost 1,000 points in a week, which compared to Ryan that gets 2,000 plus a week, but it was very good for me. It was have less than the 160,000 CP, which is the boss's CP, and I don't even reach 160,000, so that was fairly easy for me. But in general, this raid can be pretty easy if you can just coordinate your teams. Just be sure that you always have 1 Petrify unit and a damage dealer. That's, and the other 2 units can be just support units, just a damage dealer and a petrify unit. That's pretty much all you need. 2 petrify units seems to be a little bit of a stretch. So I brought Golfer, he's a support unit, Merlin is a support unit, King is a damaging unit, and Helbram is a half damage, half petrify unit. So, let me start. The first turn, I don't really need to petrify him. He's going for Golfer right away, of course. I don't really need to petrify him, so I won't. I will just do this. If I can go. This, this, and this. I don't really need to petrify him first turn, so I won't. But after the second turn, you want to petrify him every time. You really do. As many times as you can. You really do want to petrify him as many times as you can. After turn 2. Perfect. I gotta go for level 2. Gopher is so insane, man. Gopher is good for every activity in the game, I swear. Okay, he's starting to get a little bit more tough now. So again, you do want to petrify him from now on. Boom. Doesn't matter because it's going to be level 2. Boom. And then boom. Sadly, I'll lose a level 3 card with Merlin right there, but it's fine. King should be able to break his shield. So I suspected. King is my damaging unit. I need to put faith on him. Of course, a lot of units can be very good for this. Again, I mentioned every petrify unit. If you don't know what units petrify, just skim your box. But you know that the units that petrify are King, the blue King, this Helbram, the red Merlin, and the green Gustav. So these are the ones. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna throw away cards because this turn he won't attack, even though I will break his petrify. If the enemy doesn't have on top of his head that he will attack, he just won't attack. So just something to know. Boom. Very good. This team works pretty well. This team that I'm using right now. It's not my best team. My best team would be with Escanor, which I already did. Use. So I could petrify him, but to be honest, I feel like I can kill him. So I'm gonna go for the risk. I feel like I can kill him. Merlin does a bunch of damage if I level 3. Let's see. Yeah, I knew she was gonna kill him. So the 200,000 damage objective, of course, the objectives do rotate every week, and you want to do that objective in specific, the plus 100, that is very big. But I don't think I can. Personally, I don't think I can do it right now, so I don't know. I'm gonna go for doing it with Helbram, break his shield. In his second wave, he does start with a shield, as you can see. So you do want to break it, so you can actually petrify him. Helbram should be able to finish it if Merlin doesn't, and then petrify. Helbram is a big damaging unit, so I do actually have faith on him, even though didn't even need. But even though he doesn't have the type advantage, or even type neutral, his type disadvantage, he still does good damage. So again, petrify. I'm getting pretty unlucky with King. King is one of the cards holding the team together, and I'm barely getting his cards. Boom. Boom. And I'll petrify him again. Again, always focus on the petrify. Always petrify when you can. Sometimes you will get unlucky, right? Sometimes you just will get unlucky, then you will not pull the petrify cards. You can just retry. Like, it doesn't even take stamina. It doesn't even take stamina, right? If I'm not mistaken. I think it doesn't. So, it doesn't even take stamina. You just try as many times as you need. If you fail, if you think the team can work, it might even work, you know? So, this is it. I didn't end up doing 200,000 damage. I feel like the only way of me doing 200,000 damage is if I had a boosting unit with King, and I did level 3 with King at full alt gauge. I feel like that's the only way I could do 200,000 damage, but I don't think I can. I actually have already done this week, and Escanor's ultimate does 180,000 damage. So I don't know how I'll be able to do 200,000 damage, but again, if you can't beat the last objective, don't feel pressured. Just do it the best as you can. And if your guild can reach the maximum, you get a SSR pennant, which is really nice. And if it's top 1%, you get also 600 coins. So you can buy 2 more SSR pennants from the shop. I don't know why they bring me there. I was right here. If your guild also gets 1%, you get 600 coins, which then you can buy 2 more SSR pennants as well. That's the big deal for me, and I'm thankful my boy Ran can do it for me. So that's pretty much about the guild boss. Again, let me just do a quick rundown on some units I would recommend just bringing in a team. Again, as I said, the Petrify units, Helbram, Gustav. I have already used Gustav in another team. Red Merlin, right here, and also the the Blue King. Blue King is also Petrify. So these are the 4 units that, if you can, just bring one of them so you can Petrify him. Gustav you can acquire from the R coin shop. The Helbram is a summonable unit. The King is a free-to-play unit you get on Chapter 3, and Merlin is a summonable unit as well. And in general, bringing a damage dealer. In this case, you saw me bringing the Green King. He is a pretty good damage dealer. Escanor is... do you even have to talk about Escanor, right? Green Meliodas is a good option. Just in general, a damage dealer, 2 supports, and a Petrify works fine. Or you can bring 2 damage dealers, a support and a Petrify. But yeah, a Petrify is always good. If you don't have a Petrify, if you run out of Petrifies, I think if you bring 2 damage dealers and 2 supports, it should be okay, but it has to be like pretty good damage dealers, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope it helps at least some people with it.